Guys, welcome back. The last time you saw this 2020 Countryman, it was in complete bits and I was close to tears because I had a busted gearbox. As you can see, it's no longer in bits. In this video, we've done a ton of work to get it to this stage. So I'm gonna be sending you back in time. I'm gonna show you exactly what we did. Then we're gonna come back to the current day. I've got a few more deliveries just to wrap everything up. And then I'm gonna be breaking it down. How much did it cost to rebuild this car? So today's sponsors, LLL Parts, hooked up this build with tons and tons of brand new parts. Don't forget, if you need anything for your Audi, Mini or VAG Group vehicle, go over to the website and use discount code SN for a discount. My guy Steve came over and helped me once again. He's making a habit of this. So after replacing the damaged crash bar reinforcement, fitting a brand new crash bar, I fitted a new radiator cowling. Now it's time for that all important replacement front bumper. Right, you guys, so look at the front end on the Mini now, and as you can see, everything's gone together really nicely, but the bonnet has still got some damage, and all I'm missing is this bracket. It's actually in the boot of the car, and the reason why I haven't done anything with the bonnet is I've actually sold this car, and the new owner told me he's got a new bonnet, so don't worry about it, he'll swap it over. I've actually done a deal with this car and a bit of cash for another car, and fingers crossed you guys are gonna like it because I like it. So now that we've got everything up to date, let's hop in the car, go for a first test drive, and we're going from the South Coast all the way to London. Let's go. So guys, I paid 4.5 grand for the car initially. I saved myself 1,500 quid by getting the gearbox replaced in the last episode. The total spend with the help of my sponsorship was only £6,000. When I advertised this car, I was looking for around 11.5, which will represent a very healthy profit margin. If you remember, this is how I bought the car, and I did the majority of the work in-house. And this is what it looks like now. Everything has been fixed, barring that bonnet like I mentioned. I was actually able to strike a really good deal for this bad boy, a 2023 Vauxhall Astra, and I'll tell you a bit more later on. So guys, we're in the new, anyway, I'll show it to you once we get back, but I got a really good deal. So the person has taken that car, I'm coming, and I got a couple of quid, I got some squid back in return. And this bad boy, I don't even know how to start it. Oh, here we go. Okay, so let's get back to the unit and I'll show you all about this car and break down the price on the other one. Alright you guys, so just back from London. It's been a long old journey. I do not miss that journey to London, but I'm back in the new car. Let's check it out and I want you to tell me what you think of this bad boy. I literally feel like Jack and the Beanstalk. Was it a clever bit of business or was it something very stupid? Hopefully it turns a profit. I can't see how I can lose, but you let me know what you think. Alright you guys, so with a total spend of around the 6 grand mark on the little Mini, I was after 11.5. I ended up doing a swap deal with this car and 5 grand my way, and he got that car. Now, if you're thinking, why is that? This is a 2023 Vauxhall Astra estate. Like, wait till you see the mileage. The mileage is so low. It's on an Irish plate. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Let me know. But it does need tons of work. Like, I can see that the light is not lining up here. After a long journey, this bit had popped out. I popped it back in. It's not lining up at the front, so I need to do some work to get it back in tip-top form. It needs a grill here. At least it's got the camera, but it needs a grill. There's something going on with the radar that's meant to be here. I bet the radar's not even in there. Now, the cheapest one of these that I've seen online is like 21 grand. The cheapest Mini that I saw was around 15 grand. So by my maths, I think I've done something really good. But you can clearly see, like, have a look at that. It's just a bit shabby. They didn't even look, it's got just a big old hole there. Like, what is that? What is that? It's meant to have a heads-up display, so I need to get that installed. The rest of the interior is really clean. Check the mileage. Now, the parking sensors are not working and the airbag light is on, but it's only got 2,374 miles. I repeat myself, 2,374 miles. That is nuts. Adaptive cruise control is unavailable. Like, yeah, I noticed that wasn't working, and it's got a spanner there as well. All of this is all touch and that seems to be all working. I showed you the CarPlay was working. There's nothing hidden in there. I thought I would see some books and service history, etc, etc. Post collision braking system faults. So you can see, guys, I've taken a punt on it. Let me know what you think. It's got good potential to make a lot of money. I got 5 grand, like I said, plus my Mini for this car. Do you think it was worth it? With 2,000 miles on the clock, it's an Astra GS. I don't know what that means, but the interior is super clean. Have a look at that, super clean. All the windows and everything works, all the switches work. Just a bit of dust in the rear, but everything there looks nice and clean. Astra on the rear is all good. On this side, it's all good, But back to the bonnet, I can see that it's been painted here and it's got a little crack where they've put a bit of body filler or something. So once again, I need to sort that out. Coming around, headlights are all working, everything is all good there. But yeah, this bumper, I need to figure out why it's not sitting. And just little things, man. Like when people do these builds, like just do it properly. Like that needs to be clipped in a bit more. It's missing the splash guards under there, but there's nothing that is too crazy that I can't sort. Open it up, have a listen to that engine. Now, one of the things I checked before I picked it up was look at those chassis rails. I can't see any horrible repair work down there on that side, and I can't see any horrible repair work here. This is a 2023 car, guys. It's practically a brand new car. I can't see any broken headlight tabs. You can tell that that's a replacement headlight there. And look, you can just see it's not really seated properly on this side. But once again, it's just minor little things. It just needs the finishing touches to make it really, really nice. And I reckon that I can come out winning, like really, really winning. Tell me what you think of the color. I quite like the color, similar to my M2 color, but not as, it's a bit more rich. So tomorrow I'm gonna go ahead and order all the bits that I can see. I'm gonna make a parts list now, fix all the little bits that I need to, and then I'll be sticking this up for sale or raffling it, or I don't know. Let me know what you think I should do with this car. Now what I wanna do is get it on the diagnostic machine. I wanna see what all those lights are about. Hopefully it's nothing too crazy. So guys, look at all of these. That's not looking good. Bloody hell, wow. So let's clear everything and see what stays, what remains. That's a lot of codes, man. Okay guys, so after clearing everything, it looks like it's got a broken wire. So no communication with sequential gear lever on the high-speed CAN 4, LEN number 2, CAN FD3. So yeah, they're all complaining for a lack of communication on the CAN and LEN networks. If you know, you know. But I just need to sift through everything and see if I can figure it out. But guys, this is my new little car. Let me know what you think. And this is where we're gonna wrap it up. So guys, there you have it. We've done quite a lot of work on that little Mini. Sometimes in the salvage game, you need to think outside the box. The ceiling to make a bit more profit on this car, in my opinion, is a lot more than if I kept the Mini and just sell it at the full price. The maximum I would have got for that Mini probably is about between 9 and 10 grand. The cheapest that I've seen one of these going for is 21 grand. It's a 2023 model with only 2,000 on the clock, and it needs a bit of work, but I reckon that if I can do it up to a nice enough standard, I can make more profit than I would have on the Mini, if that makes sense. But that's just my thinking. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. This is where we're gonna wrap this up. If you wanna see a bit more on this, let me know as well. But for now, like I always say, keep it moving, and I'll see you hopefully in the next one, which is gonna be a bit crazy. Hello.
Hello.
£77.70. Look at it. They're doing it a little bit different, which is good. Have a look, come on. Ollie, go come clear all of this mess. Hopefully there's no rats in there, man. I swear to God, if I see a rat in there, you're doing it.